Hi guys, Dinner Lady here again. Right, it's Friday night and I'm officially on holiday for 2 weeks. Just so happy. So tonight it's going to be a simple one. It's going to be a Chinese chicken curry, but it has got a little bit of a twist. And I'll bring you down and I'll show you the ingredients that we've got. Right, so for the sauce, we have a tablespoon of tomato puree. We have about a teaspoon of ginger, 1 garlic clove. We have an onion, we have some Chinese 5 spice, some soy sauce, medium curry powder, a butternut squash, and we've got 750 ml of stock. That's just 2 chicken oxo cubes just dissolved in that. For the actual curry itself, we have 2 chicken breasts which I'm going to slice up. We have another onion. We have a green pepper which needed using up, it's been in the fridge for a little while, and some frozen peas. So if you want to come over and we'll get on with doing the curry sauce. Right guys, I've just chopped the onion up. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in there. I'm going to put the onion in, just peel the ginger, and all I'm going to do is grate this ginger in. And the garlic. And then just pop those out there. I love the smell of onions, ginger and garlic together. Just going to get the measuring spoons. So don't worry about having to brown these or anything like that. That's really not required in this. So I need a half a teaspoon of 5 spice powder, but sorry, a quarter teaspoon of 5 spice, I can't even say it. So I'll just do a half of a half. You want top off 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 1 clove. Come out all over now. Just roughly a couple of tablespoons. A tablespoon of soy sauce. Get the lid off, there we go. You want about a tablespoon of tomato puree. Again, all over us. That's the end of that. Quickly weight this. We'll add our stock in. And I'm just going to cut up the butternut squash and put 200 grams of that in. Just bring it over here. Right, so I've just diced up the butternut squash and that goes in there. We'll put a lid on and let that cook for about 15-20 minutes until the butternut squash is all nice and soft. I'll just show you that. There we go, bring that back up to the boil. Just gonna put down there a second and get the lid on, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right, so I'm just going to deal with the chicken now, just bring it closer. So what I want for the chicken is nice slices. I'm going to cut this in half, like that. Back on there for a second. And I'm just going to go just like that. I think if you're going to have a curry, you want it so you can see all of the ingredients, well, apart from the sauce. So I'm just going to continue with this, guys, and then I'll come back to you once it's ready to go on. Right, guys, so I've chopped up all the chicken. I've put this on to warm up, and I've put a little bit of oil in there. Get my tongs. And all we're going to do is brown this off. It is going to finish off in the curry sauce itself once that's done. But I do just want to brown this off a little bit. And as you can see, I've changed my top, and I've put that white one that I squirted tomato puree on is straight in the washing machine. So I do apologise if you can hear that from behind. Right, so this is starting to go now. Right, so we'll brown up all the chicken, then we'll come back and have another look. Right, well, I know I said that I wanted browned off, but I'm happy with that. And the first lot of chicken I've done exactly the same, so I'm just going to put that in there. And then what we're going to do is, while we're waiting for the sauce, because that's still not done yet, I'm just going to add a little bit more oil. I'm going to pop the onions and the peppers in. Now I will be picking them peppers out for me because I can't stand the things. And we are going to have this with rice, but my 6'2" husband has put the rice on the top shelf, so his 5'2" wife can't reach it. So we'll have to wait until he comes in from work so I can get that. Okay, just a couple of minutes for this, because it's all going to go in the sauce anyway once the sauce is blended. So just about 3 or 4 minutes like this, and then once the sauce is done, we'll bring it all together, give it about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, make sure the chicken's cooked all the way through, and it's ready. Right, so they're cooked about as much as I want in the frying pan, and that's the 15 minutes up for this. So I'm just going to turn that off and bring our sauce over here. I did take the lid off just so it would actually it would reduce just a little bit. And now all we're going to do is I'm going to turn that down. We're going to blend. Everywhere. I do absolutely need an apron. Right, I'm going to carry on with this, guys, and then I'll come back to you once it's all done. Right, so that's all blended down now, and doesn't that look like a curry sauce? Might be a couple of little bits and pieces in there that I haven't quite getting hold of, but I'm just going to give it a quick taste just to see in case we need any salt, pepper. Do you know what? It tastes like a chicken curry, Chinese chicken curry that you would get from the takeaway. Absolutely lovely. I forgot how nice that was. So what we're going to do is, still got it on the heat, I'm going to bring it back up to the boil a little bit. I'm going to add our peppers and onions. chicken and all of its juices. All going to go in. Now I've seen loads and loads of chicken curry recipes on YouTube, and because I've been looking it up over the last few days, because this is the recipe that I was wanting to do anyway and haven't. And they all start off with a full litre of oil, and you put onions and all sorts in there, and then you let it go for such a long time. I'm thinking, yes, it makes a lot of paste, I will agree with that, but I don't have anywhere to store it. I don't have a big freezer where I can store it in maybe a couple of portions or whatever. So I thought, right, I'm going to go back to the one. We used to do this years and years ago when we're on Slimming World. And to be honest, we haven't had it for such a long time, because I am a fan also of the Makeway curries or the Mayflower curries. They're really, really good. But if you want one that's got, you know, give it to the kids, it's mild, very mild. You've seen how much curry powder I put in there. And my granddaughter loves this just over chips, you know. And she's getting, what, peppers, onions, butternut squash. You can put courgette in if you really wanted to. I'm not keen on courgette, so I've left it out. I'm not keen on peppers, but I've left them chunky so I don't have to have any. But anyway, about 10-15 minutes, and then once Ian comes in, we'll just quickly cook the rice, and then we'll get down here and we'll have a bit of a taste. Right guys, Ian's home and he's getting the rice from the top shelf, and he's whooping and everything because we're now on holiday. So I've got just a little cup like that, that'll be enough for us. I don't do a proper measure, just get a cup that you think is going to be enough for the rest, for all of you. And I'm just going to fill this cup up with rice. So the cup's filled with rice, and then it's 2 cups of boiling water. And 1, and turn it up, and then 2. I use that because I know it's enough for us, because it's what we do. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. I don't wash my rice first. I know a lot of people do. That's completely up to you, it's your preference, but I don't. And a wee bit of salt, and then crack the lid on, bring it to a boil, about 12 minutes. That's done. The curry's all just about done as well. So there we go. Right, so the rice is about 5 minutes away from being done. So I'm just going to get the peas. I've just moved them around a little bit. Get the peas in there. In 5 minutes, and we'll have what Chinese chicken curry. Ian's already had a taste, as he does. But they'll only take, because they were frozen, but they've been out the freezer for about an hour and a half. So just going to let them come up, and then it's time to dish up. Can't wait. Officially start of our holidays. We've both got a nice little drink, chicken curry and rice. What more could you ask for? Right, so rice is done. I'm going to pop that in the bowls. It's nice and fluffy, as you can see. See that little tub that I used? It's more than enough for me and Ian. Some there for leftovers if he wants any later on. Curry's all done as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to bang that as much as I did. And we will get, I'm just going to bring you around just a little bit. And there's the Chinese chicken curry. How thick is that? There's Ian's. There's mine. And there's still more there. There we go. Right, so what I'll do is I'll bring you back and then we'll have a bit of a taste.
Yes. Yes. Holidays. Whoop. Right, it's taste testing time. Nice chicken curry with rice. What a way to start the hauls. Just nearly through my first drink, so start as we mean to go on. Now for some food. So I'm going to try some of the chicken first. Lovely. Hot. Oh yeah, that's good. Nice and tender chicken. Rice is nicely cooked. I'm just going to mix some of the curry sauce with the rice. Have a little taste. Oh, that is lovely. That like, not too strong. It's quite mild actually, but it's nice. A nice proper, like, you know, when you get the curry sauce from the Chinese, you know, when you have it on your chips, it's like that. Tastes more or less the same. Lovely. Peppers in there.
It's not the Mayflower, the Mayflower, you know.
It tastes very similar. Very nice. You see, I like to mix all mine up. I do the same with my Sunday dinner, don't I, when I've got mash.
Yeah, you do actually.
Man tries to make it look all pretty and then I just mash it all together. Mix it all up.
Do you know what thickens that?
Corn flour?
Butternut squash.
Oh, of course, there's butternut squash in there, isn't there?
Yeah. So it's another one of your 5 a day.
Excellent. Trying to eat a little bit more healthy. But that's a winner, that. Give it a go. Definitely give it a go. That's really good. So we're going to slope off. Finish that. A couple more sherbets. Start the holidays as we mean to go on. I can't wait to fly on Wednesday. Really looking forward to it. So we'll see you over the course of the weekend, guys. Tomorrow it's Martin. I don't actually know what I'm doing yet. We haven't really had a chance. We've been that busy. We haven't had a chance to plan a menu or anything, of course.
And we don't want
to do a big shop.
No, because obviously we're just going to use what we've got.
Yeah.
I think for the next few days.
Maybe buy a couple of bits, but
yeah,
it won't be anything too complicated. I've got I'll be making a pudding of some sort, or a cake, or some biscuits or something, because I've got a little hand mixer to review that I've been kindly sent. So I'm going to be doing a review on that at some stage before we go away. So we've got all that to look forward to. So we'll see you over the course of the weekend. Have a great weekend. Yeah. Because we will be. Definitely. So, and we'll catch you very soon.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
See you later, guys.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.